Yo, this is gonna destroy everything. All right, let's see it. Dagger, just do the thing. Boom, 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 all gone. Regis blows it all up. Dagger goes up to 30. Do we do it? That's a 40-point differential. That's a lot. Today we're playing a fun deck. I'm really excited about this. We're playing some Regis. So Regis lost a provision. It came a bit better here. And basically there's a couple ways to use him. Since he has initiative, you have to not use fees or orders, so you can't do like precision strikes. You can play him out of your deck with something though, after that initiative rework a while back. But basically here, what we want to do is give the opponent something that's 1 power, so we can repeat the ability. A couple ways to do that. You can do Disloyals. You can play it with Vernon Rocha, and then get him on the board, play the Regis, stuff like that. You can do things like playing Disloyal cards in Nilfgaard, for example. But what we want to do here is I thought we'd have some fun with Patricidal Fury. Now, the reason we're doing this in Skellige is because we want to pay off the Regis. So if he doesn't row wipe the opponent, I still want to get good value from him. And how we do that, I thought, was we run some Dagger. So that is a decent option here. Basically, if Regis row hits everything like twice, the Dagger's gonna get giant. So that's the idea here. We want to do a Regis Dagger combo. There are other combos you can do, but I think this one will be a pretty fun one to go for. I'm going to play Patricidal Fury that much because I'm not interested in Raid Warriors. So, as far as the deck, we are going to try and win round 1 and go to a long round 3. To do that, we're going to play Mask of Ouroboros with the discard package. I will note here we're playing Sov and Fury. This is actually something we can use round 1 just to secure a long round 3. Really in here to use early, because it also means you don't have to worry about messing up your beasts when they're discarding. So we actually probably use Patricidal Fury early. Sometimes we'll do it in a round 1 going second push. We'll see. But this also gives us a backup option for a good round 3 if we end up not hitting that Regis combo where we need to play him early. It was a backup option as well for some good value. Now we're playing Kraken. Kraken here is also going to synergize really well with Dagger. And the really cool thing about Kraken is it drags units into its row. So we can use the Kraken to set up the row damage for Regis. And after Kraken's 1 power reversion to 4 power, Kraken survives Storm with 1 health left because it takes 3 damage. So we can Kraken, drag some units into Kraken's row. 3 turns later, Kraken go down to 1 if the opponent doesn't boost it. And then we can hit it with Regis. So it should work pretty well. Pretty well, I would think, here. As far as the rest, we are playing Covenant of Skill to protect the Dagger, playing Decree for a bit of consistency on our units in addition to the discard package, playing Cinegrapher's Right to bring back the Covenant of Steel and the Dagger. Then we're playing the Alula and Herksha combo. This isn't really the best combo for the deck because they do ping damage, which does hurt our Regis setup a little bit, but they do give us extra damage for Dagger. They're just good together. They can give us a little bit of pressure, like around 1 or 2 if we need to do that. And they do work really well with Dagger. And the order on Alula will often use to kill with Sov. So if you put out 3 leader charges with Patricidal Fury, you can spawn 3 Sirens. You don't get the 4th one because Alula, if she's on the board, will kill the Siren Arnulf spawns. So you get 3 damage cards that way. And then you play the Sov. It does a bonus damage because he's a warrior, so that's 4. And then the Alula does 3, so you can get enough reach to kill a little half-brew. And fun fact, we are also going to play Nivellen in this deck as well. So Nivellen you can get as a beast, you can use him on the Sov as well. You need 1 extra damage unit for that to work. Then we're going to be playing the discards, Coral, Berna, Morkvarg, double Scald because we really want to find our combo, and the double Skirmisher. Then some warriors because we're playing the Herksha and Alula. So Marauder, Zerker, and Brakvar Warrior, and then a Squirrel for the Beast. So this should be the deck. Should be pretty fun. I am quite excited about this. I played like 2 or 3 games with this already, and I regret not recording them because they were really interesting. So let's see if we can repeat that, or if we'll just get destroyed. But I think this deck actually works pretty well. Let's get into some games here. I'm quite excited about it. It's Bub here playing some Congregation. They have a lot of engines. We don't have a lot of control, so this might be hard to get to our win condition of that long round 3. But if we do get there, row damage is really good against Firesworn. So we're going to have to apply some early aggression here. Probably do want to Get rid of Dies Irae. The Regis, we got some discarding. Roll's not bad. We usually use Little Half-Roof the Beast in this deck, to be honest. For the Sov, so I'm not too... don't mind too much keeping this. We do want to find more discard fodders. We're going to cycle the deck. We might need the dagger round 1 and then bring it back with right, because he should have limited control. I think we'll put back the Brockvar. We can decree Coral. That will be a strong play we can go for here. I'm just thinking if we can do something else first with Ulula. This way we get 5 reach on Coral if we play something we want to kill, like a Fallen Knight with a leader charge. Something like that. And obviously we can decree into Herksha for quite a bit of reach if we really need it. We'd prefer to grab Coral though. I think here, considering his Firesworn, a round 2 push might make sense. Interesting. What does he want to do here so aggressively? Okay, this makes sense then. We want to get rid of one of these, so it's going to be Firesworn Crimes. Not my favorite deck to go against. Going to grab our Coral here. As long as this hits one of the bonded guys, we should be okay. We can kill the other one with the Ulula. Of course, it's not guaranteed. Do get 2 chances at it, though. Alright, that's good. As long as we get rid of one, we should be in decent shape here. We have that Kraken. He will use a lot of crimes on us.
You are not worthy of the fire's purity, not worthy of its light.
Don't have that many things we want to play here, but yeah, because we want to keep Scald. We want to discard Morkvarg, obviously. We have a couple discards we could do, but Brockvar Warrior with Ulula is really good, so we'd like to... If he kills that, we'll be okay then. Okay, he doesn't quite get us there. I think we Scald 1 Scald. Let's take the extra value while we still have it. We'll keep the Burna to discard the Morkvarg later. There's a double cycle. We don't really need the second Scald here. He's probably going to stop us from getting the extra 2 damage on Coral, which makes it not a great option. Hopefully the Brockvar Warrior then can kill the guy he's got there. Ulula plus Brockvar is really good. Let's remove the fee. Really good value from Ulula already. If you look at our hand, though, we're really running out of things we can play. But I don't know if he wants to continue here. He should feel pressure to leave. Okay, there's the Fallen Knight. I don't know if we can beat Fallen Knights in a long round. I guess with Dagger, there's potential. We want to squirrel this. I don't know if we'll get him, though. We discard cycle. He did triple leader already. Kind of give away our deck if we show the Nivelin. What's the chance Bernard just bricks something? Yeah, pretty high. The thing here is we don't really have cards we want to play. This should take him either 2 cards or one of his golds. So I think this is an okay pass. Because he should not have good control to deal with the dagger. I think our dagger combo can still get him, especially if we hold Kraken. Hopefully we open round 2 with a squirrel and get rid of the Fallen Knight. Make the Cyrus worse. Didn't have to play 2 cards here. So long round 3 is his plan. Good plan for his deck, to be honest, but I think our combo should get him. just due to the lack of control he's going to have. But we will see. This also isn't devotion, keep in mind. Oh, the Knickers comes out the last second there. We hope we get that squirrel. We could have kept it round 1 like I said, but it's actually something we want to draw back into. There it is, that's a good draw. Now we just want to assemble the rest of our combo type pieces. It's a good one. Kind of steel's good. Burn a Morkvarg. Obviously he's going to pass here. Get rid of that Fallen Knight. Don't want to deal with that later. Makes the Cyrus revive much worse because you can only pick the Disciple. Take the extra redraw. If we don't draw Morkvarg right away, we might put the burner back. So we're going to have all kinds of golds we do want to play in our hand. Put this back so we don't draw into it. Do to get the Morkvarg. Okay. And is there anything we don't want to draw here? We're putting back Little Halfer, so it's okay if we do draw the other one. It's this non-devotion. There's probably a Heat Wave. Potentially a Heat Wave. So we can't rely on right after Defender. But these decks also don't run much control, and seeing double Bloody Good Fun, you might not have an answer to this. Let's find out. We want to Sove for Burna, because there's a chance we just draw these two. That's a 1 in 6, then a 1 in... That's a 1 in 30, so it probably won't happen. We like the extra damage out early. And hopefully between Kraken, Dagger, Regis, we can do some damage here to him. Ulrich. Oh, no Fallen Knight in hand. That's really good. I think we can go for the Olula here. She's good value. Does mean this is vulnerable. Use the right, we can't write that, but I think we're pretty good just doing it. We've got the Brockfar to potentially remove some damage here. We don't want to go too fast because we want to get that Kraken value. Want him to row stack. Von Hurst. Perfect, he's row stacking. We can kill Von Hurst. Brockfar kills him. I do think we want to kill him. We want to kill the engine cars that could give him armor here. And removing the tokens is pretty valuable. You can always spawn the Siren tokens, remember. Kraken will kill them, so it's not like we're losing too much value. There's the Cyrus. Let's see where he spawns here and what he spawns. I think we play the Dagger here. I just don't think he can get through Defender Dagger. Next we play Kraken, then Sove, then Burna, and then we maybe Nibble and Regis. We'll see. But this Dagger should go crazy. Yeah, Kraken's about to go crazy. Let's grab these guys. Alright, Dagger, Kraken. Good old combo here. Do note, though, Sove is melee, so one of his units has to die before we can summon our beast. We can almost Regis really nicely here, but the Kraken's going to do so much anyway, I want to hold it. Yep, here comes the Transforms. Good value for him. We could Burna. That risks the 1 in 30. but we also want to see if we draw Herksha early. We probably don't hit a 1 in 30 here, but you never know. Guys, what'd I tell you? It's a 1 in 6. Well, I guess it's a 2 in 6 that we draw it. 1 in 3. So it's actually a 1 in 15 that we draw both of those. Okay. We knew it was a chance. We had the math wrong there. Yeah, 1 in 15 that we get the 2 in a row. Still thought it was pretty safe that it wouldn't happen. Apparently we were wrong. So now we just have a dead Sov, which is a blank 10. That's really unfortunate. So it doesn't matter when we play him then. Let's do the Nivellin. Put more stuff in the Kraken Storm. Regis will just destroy that entire row now. Because he can't heal the Kraken with that. Alright, we got it. Regis, let's see it. We're at 20. We're up by 23 right now. Let's fire him. Boom, 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 boom. Just wipe everything. And now we're up by 80. I'd say that worked. Well, we got the combo. That definitely worked. And then the Kraken came back too. Yeah, up by 20. All right. Kasataka. He said probably Temple Demavend. Ooh, Curse Scroll. Yeah, so Temple Demavend. They really just want to find Temple early with that. Not great option for us trying to win round 1 here, but we do have Sov, potentially. No discard package in our hand other than the 1 Scald. Nothing to discard with him, so no early tempo for us. Not good. And then there's the Demavend, so he's going to win this round. We have to play his game plan here. Just never good. Maybe we can do a really big Sov, like Sov Nivellin or something. But I just don't see this really happening, to be honest here. Let's play the Alula, though. I'm gonna winch into winch. He has it. Want to play our engine cards before there's like Rafard's Vengeance and Ballistas on board. Now there's the Rafard's Vengeance.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity.
Temple Demavend is just such a good deck. It's just really, really good. He's now in winch range. We do have some RNG potential on Marauder to do something really good. We've got the 3 ticks on Herksha. Just do this. See if we get lucky. That was not what we're looking for there. Probably looking for a winch. He'll be into winch. Be really good for him. Oh, boiling oil. He wants to kill the Alula. Makes sense, to be honest. I do think we want to do a really aggressive Sov here. We've got 2 damaged ones. This makes 4 damaged ones. We can just do it on the Half-Rooks. Also thins our deck. We're going to split these up just to mess with crew, potentially. Normally put them all in the same row. 6. Play Sov. We can always grab Kraken here. Not that we want to, but we want to get this round control. There's the winch. Round control is too important here. If he gets last say on his Anseis, never good for us. Nothing to squirrel. There's a 1 left on Demavend, which will play Winch. Then he's going to do 1 more cooldown on this, so he's going to catch up quite a bit very quickly. I want to wait. We probably have to Kraken, to be honest, this round. Let's play the Herksha.
He's a madman.
Not we're looking to hit. I guess that means Kraken. Kraken effectively kills that then. There's the Winch. Does he have 1 more cooldown reduction? The last Seance is too problematic. There's the Revenant. Use the last leader charge is the question. Doesn't need to because he has the Zeal already. The nice thing here is Kraken also just kills all these 1 health tokens for these. There's the last leader. I do think we have to play Kraken. Does he want to die? And honestly want to kill the 1 health tokens, so it's hard for him to do his stuff. There's no targets really now. Right, because, yeah, that gives us a win on even here. Perfect. I do think we're kind of stuck with this game plan, though. Isn't ideal. He's out of leaders. He has Siege. But the thing is, our short round is actually okay, because we haven't done any discard yet. We might go for a longer round here, where we try and do the Regis combo, potentially. It's going to be hard to set up, but he might have 1 power tokens of his own we could do. A Brockvar. He didn't play anything to Squirrel. So he probably has like an Amphibious Assault here we might want to remove. But really here, I think we just want to go discard and see if we can get him with the Regis and go for round 3 discard package, maybe. We'll see. This might get hit by Onsace. If not, we can put Dagger behind this. The Siege. Let's do it. He won't be much use in a short round 3, where we do like just discards. But here he has some potential. Do this before Marauder, because Marauder then has a chance to kill this. Yeah, that'll trigger all of his stuff. We can move that back range, which means we can fire the Dagger, or the Regis here. It's not the greatest, just 1 row damage. But if we don't, that's 2 damage, 4 damage. He probably dies if we don't. Actually, this gets our guy to 6. Yeah, we'll do this here. It's not the best one, but it'll at least get as much dagger points. A decent amount. Otherwise, he just kills this. See if we get the Onsace here. If we get Onsace, we just go to round 3 and do discard tempo and hope it's enough. No, it's a siege support. I still can't believe this card got buffed. Crazy. Nice, we did ping the 1 power guy. It's actually kind of nice we got that there. Now we can do this without getting hit by trebuchets. This is a bit of the discard tempo we want to keep for round 3, but we need to apply a bit of pressure here. It's Ronvid. Half-Brew's order's pretty good, though we would have wanted to play it last turn ideally. But Hank's down to 2 I don't like when he has this on board. War Elephant. No Zeal, though. We can force the Unsace here by playing the Melee Scald. We don't want to mess up our draws here. Yeah. Play the Melee Scald.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
And he has to play the Unsace. We bled everything out. Then we're really happy. Yep, just discards the Unsace. He doesn't want to play it. We still know what it was. But he's lost all of his boosts now. We've actually kind of just bled all of his value. We probably can just win this with discard tempo as long as we draw Coral Burna. That being said, if our draws are terrible, we just won't get them. There we go. I mean, we had so few cards in deck. We were really hoping we get them. It is our win condition here. What's he gonna grab? Ballista. Siege Master, of course.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Can't have much left. Drop the Burna tempo. Not the best cards there.
Let's not get in the way of the act.
It is 15-point tempo play, though. Really want to get right there. Right or Coral. Our best options. We want this to have time to trigger twice. Should be enough value. Varaxis. Oh, okay. We're playing Varaxis duels. Not a great Varaxis. And Nivellin will get us the win here. Very nice. But yeah, that round 2 push was key. It's very lucky we drew that. I wouldn't say very lucky we drew Burna. We had Burna and Coral. And we had like 5 draws to get them. But it's very nice we did end up getting her. God's Curse here, playing some Deadeyes. Okay. This is pure traps. We're kind of doomed. Because we don't have much interactivity there. And we do rely on interactivity for our deck. If it's Elf Swarm, Regis and Kraken will go really hard. That's what we're going to hope for. I don't think they have anything we want to squirrel in those decks. Discard package looking good, other than we have nothing to discard. Yeah. Not looking so hot now. Hoping we draw into like a skirmisher or something. We still want to cycle in this case, I think. To play around a... We have to play around the, what's it called? Sticky situation. Anything with 4 base power, we'd want to play early. But don't have that really as an option. After we like to cycle. So we just see what this draws us here. Want to play Coral before that, but with the Coral we're going to lose value. Okay, it's Heist Waylays. We have to open Alula. Don't have her. We need a way to kill this stuff. Need a way to kill his stuff. I think we just have to go Coral with no order.
I suppose.
To try and kill Angus. Because we don't have damage other than this. Like, our only reach other than this is 3. And we have to kill these before the Heist gets them. But he shouldn't have 6 damage cards in his deck. So this should work. Maybe a Ciaran? Probably in there. That'd be the worst case here. Yeah, he grabs the Ciaran. That's the only proactive damage setup we can do, though. We've got nothing else. Nothing else, so that is just everything he wants there. I think we pass on 7 and then hope he all-ins with the combo.
Ariel's been chosen. The gods speak to him.
You can either hope he all-ins around 3s with a combo, or we just have to absorb whatever the combo is. It's Angus. If we get round control, we can do this still. Problem is if he all-ins round 2 and saves the leader charges. We have to pass here. I don't think there's any reason to go further unless we're soving. We probably have to sove round 2 to survive. Our hope here is he plays down to 7, we can blow him up with Kraken Regis. He should play down to 4, I think. Then in a long round 3, we might be able to get him with our combos. We are holding Dagger already and Defender. He can kill Defender, but he's already played the CR, which is one big answer to Dagger. Should play down to 4. And then we can... I think we can do this in a long round 3 if it's just going to be swarming. You're ordained for the Purify? Interesting. Weird Day for just the Incinerating Trap. That was weird. Maybe he thought this was a trap and this would summon another Sapper, but this is an artifact, not a trap, so this doesn't work. Weird play there. Really weird. He can't just play Sapper now. He'd have to use a leader charge. Even Call of Force into Sapper is not enough here. Commando. Hey, what are we getting this time? Just setting out another trap?
Don't hesitate. They're just humans.
If this doesn't play an elf... Okay, I was like, if this doesn't play an elf, it means he's not playing any elves in his deck. Which is, gonna mean it's all traps and we lose. But there's a Vanadane. I think we can do this. Just comes down to does Dagger live or not. If Dagger lives, we should win this game. Obviously, he won't push round 2 here. Not down 3 like this. Technically, he could. And just lose, but no one would ever do that. Keep in mind, there's that Heist in his hand, so he can redo some deploys like Yavin or whatever. There's not really any setup we're looking for here.
We'll paint the white frost red.
I think the redraws are better. We might bring back... Here. Burna's good enough to do double discard if we do find anything. As far as units in our deck, we do want that Alula. We have 2 discards we could draw into. We put them back here. Because I think without discards, we're fine. I think they just gives us an opportunity to brick ourselves by drawing into stuff. Let's go. Do we start Defender? There could be Serpent Traps. We don't want to do that. I think we just start with Alula. Gives us proactive reach on something he might want to hit with the Heist. And it gives us an option for him to want to hit with the Serpent Trap. So that maybe we can keep the Defender alive here. He does have 4 Waylays, remember, on the Simloss. If we can keep the Dagger alive, though, I do think we win. And Kraken will do a lot of work just by itself. Be a very interesting game. He's played Incinerating, he's played Crushing. That one's probably Deception. Probably Deception. This doesn't do too much. Probably Deception. It could be Crushing, though. Not Crushing, Pitfall. It's not going to be second Incinerating. That's never a thing here. I do think this is our play. This should just be Deception. I'm going to block the Sim Loss killing our Ulula. Okay, that's fair. Not surprising. Do we just go Sove here? Sove this? I think we just go Sove. Probably have to discard Synagriff is right this game. Because of it would killing Sove. We're up by 49 points right now. That's probably Serpent. Should be his last trap, then just flips in one more turn. We hit it with Brockvar. I guess he could do this for value. 2, plus the deploy. Oh, yeah, this goes up this turn. Okay. Drop this guy down. 3. Oh, it's what it is. Interesting. We can't get a trigger on this, by the way. So that means there's not going to be Serpent, which is quite good. Oh, that was a nice ping. Good job, Herksha. We're really looking for Kraken value here. He can redeploy things out of Kraken's row, just something to be mindful of. We can kill Ulula and Herksha here. But Regis is a 1. We could do a second here. Thanks, Dagger goes melee. There's no way to keep Dagger alive here. He moved our defender, and he is row locked. I think we go Kraken. We got the Kraken before Dagger. But this will be a lot of value. Then Dagger comes down, gets a big boost, and he has to answer it with Yavin. Just thinking what we'd use right on. We'd probably right back Ulula. Just give us potential Regis setup. Probably do that next turn. He's gonna run out of row space. Let's bring back Ulula. We also nibble in 1 unit. But I'm not the biggest fan of that. I want to do this before, just because I'm pretty sure that the Dagger just dies to Yavin. This gives us a little bit potential to kill something for this, which I'm concerned about, like an Isengrim. But we'll see. Maybe should have gone Dagger there. Probably should have gone Dagger there, to be honest. But he has double Yavin. Yeah, those rows are starting to get pretty full there. Okay. We could kill Vernasiel with this melee. So that's leaving so many points on the board. I just think we play this. The Alula order is very tempting. I think we keep it. Dagger goes to 12. And we have the range for our Regis, which is pretty good. We nibble in next. We last say the Regis. Yeah, this should fire at us. He's going to clear some row space for himself. We should have used their order there, by the way. Should have pinged this one. I forgot it was going to go down to 5. Just clearing up space. Now we can't do the good Regis. Feels bad. Still hit down to 2. We should hit that guy down to 2. Still can. And this doesn't do anything. And we just hope the Regis value is enough here. Probably won't be. Well, if it's Regis and Dagger, potential. There's potential. If he goes Isengrim right here, though, we feel really bad. Which is probably what it should be. Oh, no Isengrim then. Otherwise would have waited to do that. Just probably still kill Alula here if I was him. But we really hope this Regis just destroys everything. Come on, no Isengrim. Okay, okay, we can do this. Yo, this is gonna destroy everything. Alright, let's see it, Dagger. Just do the thing. Boom, 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 all gone. Regis blows it all up. Dagger goes up to 30. Do we do it? That's a 40-point differential. That's a lot. Okay. It's got 12 on leader. We totally got him. Nice. GG. That was a good one there. So there you guys go, some Regis Dagger. This deck worked out quite a bit better than I thought it would when I was making it, to be honest, but we spent a long time making this one. We've been working on this one for like throughout the season, really. But overall, it just worked really well. We're just going to keep it at the 3 games this time. Keep it a little shorter. Just because. But yeah, that just worked really well. I don't think if we play any more games, we can show anything with the deck we haven't so far. That's why we're going to cut it at 3, because I think we've showed everything we can, really. But yeah, you see, we've got some insane combo potential with the Regis and with the Dagger. They just go so well together if you can get it set up. In the second game, you kind of saw what happens when we go against a deck that doesn't want us to get round control. We aggressively push with Sove. You just aggressively push with Sove, and then get your round control that way. That's why we play him. And then we've got options for round 3 and a shorter one if you save the discard package, if you don't draw early. But really, it's all about the Regis and the, I keep pronouncing his name differently, Regis and the Dagger. It's all about them. And you can see, they just work so well together. It's definitely something. Obviously, the deck, you can draw badly, like you can not get the discard package. Your opponent can play Curse of Corruption or Igni. That's, I think I played 3 games prior to starting recording this, and we got Igni'd in one of them, but we won the other 2. So that was, Igni was kind of funny, but we lost by 1 after getting Igni'd. It's because Regis can do so much. But yeah, this is a really fun deck. I really enjoyed this one. The Kraken synergy with Regis is really nice. The Nivellin, sure, we can move everything to a row, but I kind of like the option of doing Kraken. Kraken functions really similarly. Moving 3 things to a row is usually enough to get really good Regis value. Because you're probably, like, say they have 6 units, 3 in each row, just putting 6 on a row is probably enough for Regis if it goes off twice. And the Kraken setting up the Regis by going down to 1 without you having to do anything is really nice. Often the opponent will boost it, but that's okay too. You can deal with it. Yeah, if this just goes down to 1, it's really good setup for Regis. I really like this option. So you just drag things into a row, Regis kills them all. The Nivellin as an option to set up the row is still good. The thing with him, though, is it's pretty telegraphed what you're doing if you Nivellin a row. But with Kraken, it's just a mid-range card a lot of the time. People don't really expect this. And the other option, obviously, is Kraken, as I said, is a mid-range card. You can secure a round control with this in round 1 and then sell the Nivellin for the combo, which is why I like keeping him. And Nivellin's your biggest beast you can do for the Sov as well, which isn't too hard. They have a couple damaged guys, but this worked out so well, I must say. Yeah. The only thing is you do need to find the cards that you want to put together and put them together. And I said in the beginning, I think Alula and Herksha might not be the best for this because of the ping damage and the bonus damage. But they work so well together, and they work great at setting up Sov, which is a good short round type of thing you can have. They also just work, they just give you good value. So if you don't play many engines in this deck, it's really just about the combos and about the tempo discard. So it gives us something that can at least do pressure, like something we can set up if the opponent doesn't have an answer to. That's really good. And it's also another thing that can benefit from Covenant of Steel if we don't feel like we need it on Dagger or if they answered our Dagger. So I just think this deck worked really well together. It was quite fun. Well, yeah, that'll be it for this one, guys. Keep it a little bit shorter. Obviously, we could play more games, but like I said, I don't think we can show off any better than we already did. And we already had like a short round game where we had to use Regis more defensively and really apply that early aggression with the Sov. And then we had 2 games we showed off the combo. So I think that's about all we can do here. Really fun, though. Really fun to see this work. And hope you guys had a great time watching. If you want to try this out for yourself, go ahead. It just feels like it worked out really well today. I'm sure there are worse matchups than this. Golden Necker Shield Wall comes to mind with all the shields. Probably isn't great for this, but you can find a lot of value. Obviously, also no unit decks. This won't do very well against because, you know, they don't have any units. But on the other hand, Tatterwing and all of its swarms, because Tatterwing's so good right now, you can Tatterwing all those drones pretty well a lot of the time and get some wins there. So hoping we actually face a Tatterwing deck, because I want to see that, but not going to happen today. And to be honest, I never really want to play Tatterwing as much as I just said that. I regret it. So, hope you guys had fun watching, and we will see you in the next one. This one was a great time.